Hello, it's Blighty Otaku here. What? You thought I was going to be searching for properties? Well, probably have a few months before I really have to do that. But I am looking, and, well, I want to get a few things squared away. Namely, this, some of my orders, and this. That little Dell Precision T1600 that I got for absolutely nothing. Although the only things it's missing are, feet out of the way, are hard drives and a power cord. I've got a power cord there, well, and a connection to a screen. I've got the cable here because I'm going to be running it off of this monitor temporarily, and in here we should have plenty of storage, because I went down to CEX today to pick up a couple of and right, yeah, it has to straighten itself out. So here is number one, a 320 gig 7200 RPM Western Digital Caviar Blue hard drive, made in 2009, so it should at least be SATA, if not SATA 2, maybe SATA 3 standards. And this is actually going to be the computer's temporary boot drive. Because what I will be doing is putting basically almost every system on an SSD booter. So that's the boot drive, and in here, at least now I know, should be another Western Digital, a 500 gig, oh, this is a recertified drive with a manufacturing date 11th of July 2014, so this would be SATA 3 definitely. Hang on. Yep, the temperature's going up and the sweats are on. And I managed to get these nice little bundles of marvellousness for, well, 12, 8, 20 quid. Yeah, actually, I should have actually said this earlier, because this video, this little project is actually going to be over 2 parts. So what you'll actually get here is me showing the drives, fitting them, and doing a test to make sure that these things are blank, and if they aren't, I don't have to worry, because I've got a G-parted disc. I'll actually be running that through to make sure that these hard drives are blank. Very handy to have that. And for an operating system, well, for the time being, I grabbed myself a load of blank DVDRs. And before anybody goes into the comments saying, why didn't you get a USB stick and just dump all the images onto that? Well, for one, these only cost me 3 quid. I would have had to have paid at least £8 if I'd actually have done it in CEX to actually get a 32 gig USB drive. Oh. And I've just noticed Cat has just hacked up a hairball. So I'm probably going to have to be cleaning out that. And quite frankly, I'm actually going to be, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be putting Linux on this for the time being, because once I actually get this really on, there's a Windows 7 Pro product key under there, and hopefully I should be able to use that to activate a copy of Windows 10 Pro. And once I get rid of all the nasty telemetry and crap, and yes, before anybody else goes into the comments, yes, this floor really needs a going over with the Hoover, but yeah, I don't really have the time for that. So yeah, I've been babbling on for long enough. I've got some hairballs to clear out, and well, in a few hours time we will be wiring these up. I think these have to go into those trays upside down. Well, but then again, you don't have to worry, because through the magic of video editing, it'll be the next thing you see. Before we get to the putting in of hard drives, I did actually run the unit service tag at Dell, so this is going to be a bit messy, but yeah, it did, as it states, come with a Xeon E3 1245, which was a 95 watt chip, which would explain the 95 watt heatsink on this one. It also came with 16 gigs in 2x8 gig, DDR3 1333, and it also came with 2 Western Digital XL hard drives, 500 gigs. Since I'm putting 500 gigs in as a start, but also it actually had a USB card in it. So I am missing a few things, but well, yeah, it was also shipped in April of 2012, so just over 5 years old, this computer. Yeah, current configuration it can't detect, but yeah. So I should be able to yeah, so go Windows 7 64. Yeah. So yeah, found out a little bit of history about this computer. Although now it isn't as powerful as it once was, although we'll see about that. Yep, magic of video editing, all that governs. Next time we will actually now be doing the hard drive installation. Alright, well, I'm actually doing not much. I thought I'd decide to crack this open and actually just get the hard drives in. So we've got, well, at least I've got the 2 SATA data cables out of the way. I've also got the 2 hard drive cages out of the way, which, well, Yep, they just mount in there like that. Easy peasy. And yep, that's one now in. Right, that's one side in, and time for more off-camera stuff. And yep, we have 2 hard drives in their cages, and the fun thing is yeah, they have to be slid in upside down. Because this is the yep, both of those are in. I'm actually going to wire all of this up so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, what? Hang on. Hook that up there, and that in there, and the same with each hook in. And there, and stick that over there. Right, so these are wired for both power and data. And yeah, we got one spare power connector up there, which I can actually use for a SSD, and I could probably have 2 mechanicals sitting down here. Though I will need to get a spare SATA data cable to actually put that in. So yeah, magic of video editing and all that jazz. Next time we'll actually be powering this on, making sure that this lot actually works, and of course checking if there's any data on the drive. And if there is, I'll probably end up nuking it. Right, this is going to be a quick run. F12. B0. Both drives are being detected. I'm going to go into system information. Yep, SATA 0 is a 500 gig hard drive, SATA 1 is a 320, and we have the DVD-ROM in number 4. But before that, I think I'm actually going to cut And alright, come on. Right, I'm gonna do F12. Oh, it's just the drive spooling up. Right. Oh, I'm gonna do a legacy boot. Yep. G-parted live, default settings. Here we go. Right. I think I'm actually going to cut for a second while this loads up. Yep. And as expected, I'll just go to the other one. Yep. Both drives have not been scrubbed. So I'm probably going to... Yeah. So I'm probably going to be nuking these drives later on. So, well, I could easily just wipe the partition straight up with G-parted. I think right, so select, delete, 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 apply. All operations completed successfully. Yep, so both hard drives are now blank. Right. Shut down. Yep, remove the live medium. Close the tray. And press enter to continue. And this is Blighty Otaku signing off. Until the next part of this episode, I'll catch you laters.